U.S. veterans show their support by defending Ukraine during the Russian invasion.
The latest on the Russia-Ukraine war as newest reports of Russian missiles continue to strike into Ukraine this Monday morning.
An American journalist was killed within the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Stay tuned for this and more as your News in a Flash starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Good Monday morning, Portage County, and thank you for joining us. My name is Josh Aponte.
And I'm Anthony Zacharyasz. Your time is 10:30. Let's get into today's top headlines.
2 Kent police officers were awarded for apprehending a gunman from a home invasion near the Kent campus back in January. Officers Leonard Kunka and Kyle Uckland stopped the gunman after a confrontation within the house, saving 2 children. The officers were among a total of 7 who received the 2022 Acts of Courage Award presented by the American Red Cross.
Kent State University has announced the newest addition to its volleyball team. Haley Eicherman, a 4-time All-American at the University of Texas, is the new head volleyball coach for the Golden Flashes. She began her coaching career in 2018 at her hometown high school in Iowa and was an assistant coach at Texas Christian University this past season. Eicherman stated she came to Kent State for the opportunity to help students outside of their athletic goals.
Akron University looks to follow Kent State in making ACT and SAT tests permanently optional in the admissions process. Tests have been optional for 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Kent State admissions made tests optional for the foreseeable future last year. The university approved the change March 3rd and will await a decision from the Board of Trustees next month.
After months of debate, an approved Ohio congressional map is awaiting a final vote from the Ohio Supreme Court. This comes after numerous groups and organizations like the National Redistricting Action Fund and the American Civil Liberties Union have filed lawsuits against the previously yielded maps. The Ohio Supreme Court has so far ruled all maps previously submitted as unconstitutionally gerrymandered.
Alrighty, Portage County, let's take a look at what weather is going on right here in Kent. So right now we're sitting at a nice 34 degrees. It's partly cloudy out there, not too shabby, and there's a little breeze at 4 miles per hour.
And looking right now in northeast Ohio, in Cleveland it is 41, and as we move down the map south into Worcester and Canton, it's 34 and 35.
And let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. So as I said, today will be partly cloudy, and then Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday is going to be partly cloudy, but Wednesday and Thursday it's going to be nice in the 60s, 66 Wednesday, 69 Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, we're going to have some rain going on, and then Sunday it will be back to sun and warm temperatures.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
How's it going, Portage County? I'm Michael Neenan, and I'm here to recap last night's major sporting events. Now, starting off, we have the Lakers taking on the Phoenix Suns here in Phoenix. Chris Paul did not get to play today, but on this first play, LeBron would make history as he becomes the first player to record at least 30,000 points, 10K assists, and 10K rebounds. But off the bad pass from LeBron, Devin Booker goes for the steal and he goes up for the dunk on the fast break. What a game he would have. He would record 30 points and 10 assists on the night. But he couldn't stay here for long. LeBron, he would hit a tough fadeaway 3 here. Not a lot else going on for the Lakers as they are now down by 20. And on this play here, we have Devin Booker who goes up for the shot. He misses, but DeAndre Ayton goes up for the offensive rebound and gets the lay-in. And of course, the Phoenix Suns would end up winning 140 to 111. Lakers season really in jeopardy here. And we move on to Boston Celtics taking on the Mavericks in TD Garden. Today would be Kevin Garnett's jersey retirement. And of course, there would be Luka Doncic with the steal, who passes it to Jalen Brunson, who hits the three. But here, Jaylen Brown would have himself a dunk of the night over Maxi Kleber. And Kevin Garnett, the man of the hour, he's loving it. Same with Paul Pierce, couldn't believe what he was seeing. Jason Tatum, he couldn't have Jaylen Brown have all the spotlight. He hits a three. And then Luka Doncic, he would hit a step back three over here to add to the Mavs lead. And of course, finally we have Dinwiddie with the clutch three. And on the final shot, Jason Tatum, he would miss the game-winning shot, and the Mavericks would upset the Celtics at home, 95-92, spoiling Kevin Garnett's jersey retirement. That's all I have for sports today. Be sure to follow our Twitter at TV2 KSU Sports. From TV2 Sports, I'm Michael Neenan. Let's get right back to the desk.
Thank you, Michael. There is an ongoing manhunt for a male suspect after police found the body of an 8-year-old girl in California. The body was found on Thursday after the girl went missing Tuesday. The man, Deontay Jackson, was the boyfriend to the mother of the girl killed and now has a murder warrant against him. No cause of death has been determined yet for the little girl as the county's coroner office continues its investigation.
Well, you know what? I'm telling them one thing, that you cannot be ready for that. There is no way and there is no training that can get you ready for the moment where you're going to get shot at and you hear explosions.
U.S. veterans are volunteering in Ukraine to help support them in the Russia invasion. The veterans can be found doing humanitarian work or helping defend Ukraine on the front lines. Ukraine has approved any foreigners who seek to join its resistance, establishing an international legion. One of these alliances includes the Georgia National Legion, which defends Ukraine on the front lines.
Russian airstrikes Monday morning hit an apartment building in Ukraine's capital city, Kiev, which so far has killed one and left dozens other wounded. This comes after Russia fired 30 missiles at a Ukrainian military base just miles away from the Poland-Ukraine border Sunday. That strike killed 35 and left damage to Ukrainian military equipment, putting the United States and NATO on high alert as Russia moves closer to Poland.
Brent was, without question, the best that our profession has to offer.
American journalist was killed by Russian forces outside the capital of Kiev on Sunday. The 50-year-old Brent Rod was killed when Russian troops opened fire while he was filming Ukrainian refugees. Rod was employed by the New York Times and was working on a project covering the global refugee crisis. The other journalist was shot as well, but recovered in a local hospital.
Pay a new fuel fee to help balance the cost for drivers. This new fee will be enforced Wednesday and will last for at least 60 days as gas prices continue to climb nationwide.
The new fee will either add 45 cents or 55 cents for each Uber trip, and either 35 cents or 45 cents for each Uber Eats order. The new charge will go directly to the drivers starting Wednesday. That's all the time we have for your Monday FlashCast.
I'm Anthony Zacharyasz.
And I'm Josh Aponte. Have a great evening, Portage County.
This is Portage County's TV2, broadcasting from the campus of Kent State University. Streaming online at kentwired.com.
Being a dad can be tough.
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now. But it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Brew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.